Welcome back to Let's Play Clothes Party. You're shaky. You look, worse for wear there. It's been nearly a week. As you can see here, I last played this last Tuesday, the 8th of October. And, it's a Monday, so nearly a week ago. That was the last time I did any recording. It's been that long. I still can't do any recording for Resident Evil 2 because I recently discovered my PS... I mean, this has nothing to do with this LP, obviously. And by the point this part's uploaded, it'll probably be resolved by then. But my PS3, I've recently discovered, does indeed have the yellow light of death. It's a slim version, so it's a bit more subtle. It's like I paid close attention to the light, and it goes green, and the yellow is very faint. Like it really blends in with the green, but it just goes off. My brother tried to fix it, but he didn't seem to be able to get it to work. He got it to work, actually. He might even be able to get it to work again, briefly, I don't know. I hope he can, because I want to transfer all my other save files, because I've transferred my main save files, but there are other users, but I went to, like, on that PS3, that I want to save files for those as well. Like my Project Eva F2nd random clips I did was on a different account and shit. Like, I want to transfer all that, you know? So I'll be getting a second-hand PS3 either this week or next week, but that has nothing to do with this at all. It's just pain in the ass. I knew October would be a clusterfuck this year, but I underestimated how much of a clusterfuck it would be. I mean, aside from, you know, recording late into freaking September rather than late August, it's even more of a clusterfuck than I could have anticipated. La 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 la. When others have yours. Every time. Not every time, but sometimes. So we last left off in chapter 3. Yeah, that bit where... Actually, it's gonna have music, yeah. Whatever, I'll try to get my guitar to pick up anyway. That bit where it's like, how does it go again? That's actually, I think, gone into a different key. It's like, and then it goes. It's like it's moving down. Then it goes back into C minor. Then it's all like. Playing the same melody over and over again. It's just the bass note is changing. Anyways, rattle rattle, skedaddle. That'll come into relevance later on. Boys Lavatory, any and all students responsible for damage in these facilities will be severely reprimanded. The mirror is covered in fuzzy mildew. You can't make much of anything out. The mirror is covered in fuzzy mildew. Stench is unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Except for now, of course. Why are all the stalls gotta be like this? And how come Satoshi isn't commenting on this? He's like, well, Yuka, we're shit out of luck. Haha, get it? Oh, never mind. He did say it. I mean, he didn't say shit out of luck, but he did say no luck in here either. Just took him a while to realize. It's like, oh yeah, we were looking for a bathroom, weren't we? Why call it a bathroom, actually? It's just the lavatory, the toilets. You know? A bathroom, you know, would have to have a bath or a shower. Tell you, you can just go pee in the corner or something. Cast aside your dignity, for God's sake. We're in a... It's like, if you were in this situation, would you be all like, oh no, I can't possibly pee in the corner because that's just so unseemly, oh no. In this situation, you'd probably piss yourself rather than freaking anything else, really. I mean, like, just seriously. Yuka, seriously. A female student's corpse lies sprawled out on the floor. There are a couple of scraps of paper from a letter set gently resting atop her bony hand. Luck is fickle, but I still have faith in it. That good luck charm. I know it's stupid, but I truly believe it works. So I know I'll see you again now, and if anyone else finds this letter, please wish her good luck for me. Tare Kimura, Class 2-4, Lexington High. This was the, well, you can see it to the right there, right here. But it's the memoirs, isn't it? So this is all connected to that. We get a name tag. It's fickle, blah blah. I don't think we got a name tag out of that one for some reason. Victim's memoirs 4-5. Cold, hurts to move fingers. No strength to write on desk. Cannot talk or see friends. Tendon in leg cuts. Bleeding badly. It's apparently like... Actually, let's have a look. It's like freaking 16 corpses in this chapter. And I don't know how many we've come across, because it says 15 or 16 on that, but that's... Because when I originally played it, that's all the ones I got. So it's a bit confusing, you know? This is a big area. Based on size, there appear to be the remains of a senior high school students. Shesai Academy for Girls, Class 2-3, Koito Fujiwara. You've seen that quite a lot of these, yeah? Koito, you of all people! It's like a lot of them are just from the same schools, really. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, imagine if it was like... It's like, this is all Japanese, right, you know? What if someone from a different country ended up in here, you get like a different school entirely, you'd be like, how did they get the charm? Did they know Japanese and came across the site that had the charm and were like, no, just try it. Third floor principal's office, no entry permitted. We will eventually see inside that office, but obviously not anytime soon. Well, look at that, isn't it typical? Girls Lavatory, no unauthorized teasing or trickery. Anyone caught horsing around will be severely punished. The only our bathroom toilets in this building, and it's blocked off. The floor is completely fallen away here, leaving the stalls inaccessible. Well, isn't that a shit? What? This has relevance, but I can't remember what kind of relevance. Beverly Hills Elementary School. Notice of school closure to 1975. It took place in October. Due to the reputation earned from repeated tragic incidents and accidents in and around the school, plans for its version have been finalized. There has been a sharp decline in registration and attendance since the initial incidents, indicated the school board that our time is at end. We sincerely regret to announce that Heavenly Host Elementary School will close its doors for the last time on November the 18th. Like, 18th of November 1975. It is through my own feelings that this info decision has come to pass, and for that I must offer my deepest apologies to all who are affected. Bow to all teaching staff, Heavenly Host Elementary School, Principal Dr. Bene Yanagi Hoshi. Why is it set a 10 for that? Or was this when it was posted a month in advance, or what? It should be 11 if it's November. Oh yeah, this is the room. I remember this. Creepy. It's a plaster bust, cheap and mass-produced for use in still life paintings. There should be someone in here. You know, this chick here had a CG art, of course, in the PSP version, but not here.
ああ、見たことない制服だが、生身っぽいな。
話しかけてみようよ。
そうだな。いや、俺たちは如月学園って学校の生徒なんだけど、そのクラスのやつらとおまじないをしてたら気を失って、気がつくとここに拉致られてたんだが、君もかい？
Expression isn't faint at all. Something's wrong. She isn't an important character or anything like that, but she is one of those few characters that are, you know, alive. The female student is staring intently at the corner of the room, opening and closing her mouth rapidly as if chanting an incantation. I mean, this girl's alive, but she's lost her mind, essentially. She's kind of fucked.
お兄ちゃん。けれども私たちの存在は小さな命の融合体。その場に居合わせた鳥たちはいつまでたっても出会えない。
無造無造の波に飲まれて私の体はただ浮き沈みを繰り返す。幸子の気持ちはとても嬉しい。だけどそれ以上の行いはただ悲しみを生み出すだけ。
What?
二度と来ない。無造無造の波に飲まれて
Is she chanting that? Because that's kind of... I think she's possessed.
けれども私たちの存在はその場に居合わせた
無造無造の波に飲まれて
I think she's possessed.
私の体はただ浮き沈みを繰り返す。
She's not hostile, but she's possessed. Silver belt knives, painting oils, and other various and sundry art supplies that you can't pronounce. This seems to be where all the watercolor paints are stored. Let's paint some thing? No? Yep, she's kind of fucked. She's completely lost. You know, I feel like maybe, you know, Satoshi could have at least, you know, tapped her on the shoulder or something to see if he could get her attention. Maybe she'd freak out or some shit, but, you know, maybe, you know, do more than just saying hello or hi, we came here because of this, and did it happen to you too, kind of thing. This is the king of sitting on the chair. Excellent senior high school, class 2-4, now Takahashi. That was the name of the girl that was called out in that one-liner thing. Where it's like, you of all people, or something, right? Karine, I miss you. I think this is actually the person who's writing the memoirs, wasn't it? Can you kind of see where this is all leading with the memoirs? It's like she missed her friend, and then we found the corpse of her friend, and it said, no, you of all people, and we find her corpse, and she's all like, I miss you. Can you see where this will ultimately lead? Seeing as the memoirs in chapter 2, how they led to a bad ending, you can probably tell where it's possibly going to be leading when we read the final entry. I need the numbers. Numbers. I think there's like we gotta read in a certain order or something at some point. Whose room door's locked? It wasn't locked a second ago. Someone locked it. Oh. It's unlocked again. Jesus Christ, what freaking chord were you trying to play there? Or was there a non-chord? I want to see if I can figure it out. Obviously not. I won't be able to figure out a whole piano melody on this. trying to figure out what key it might be in. I don't think it's really sticking to one key. Probably not. Could be D minor, but it doesn't feel like it's really sticking to any key. I just want to know what that is. It's like they're obviously hitting it probably an off-key note, but I want to know what it is anyway, you know? There's a piano. You know, this room is also in Blood Drive as well. And it plays some importance in, I think, Chapter 2 of that game, but it kind of feels underwhelming. It's just like the piano and those weird portraits on the wall were there, but it just doesn't feel the same, man. It also felt a lot more roomier as well. There's not a soul to be seen anywhere near the piano. But whoever was playing it was playing some off-key notes, I assume. Because that wow did not sound like it fits anything. Tools completely fixed in place, you don't budge at all. The falling cabin is blocking the path. It seems extraordinarily heavy and there's glass everywhere. Climbing over it would probably be a bad idea. The lovely sound of pouring rain. I think this pianist is probably just got a bit of performance anxiety going on there. It's like, no. Now that I know someone is here and I can play it. Funny enough, that was exactly what happened to me when I first had my keyboard many years ago. I couldn't play it when anyone else was in the room at first because I was like, what if I suck at playing keyboard? And I did. But I got better over the years. And the funny thing is, I never got lessons or anything for keyboards. I just kind of picked up on things, you know. Can't read sheet music, but you know, I can kind of get the idea. Like now with guitar lessons and all that I've had for years, I've like applied that knowledge a bit to keyboards. So now I know like more about keys. In fact, it was due to my knowledge of the keys of a keyboard and a piano and all that, that it finally clicked in my mind when my guitar teacher was like telling me the notes of the guitar, because I didn't know that they were actually notes. I thought it was just like first fret, second fret. No, I've said this before, like first fret in standard tuning on the low E string is like, you know, it's called low E string for a reason in that case, because an open note for that would be E. Then if you put your finger down on the first fret, it's F, and then next fret, F sharp, G, G sharp, and so on. It's exactly the same as a piano. It's just the starting points are different, but it's the same order. That's all it is. It took a while for that to click in my mind when I first was taught that, though. Back to playing that melody. So, room, the door seems fixed to the wall like a bottle. It can't be opened. So, frame, the door seems fixed to the wall like a bottle. It can't be opened. Now we're back here. Make another save point just in case I make any mistakes. I think we go back anyway, because there's nothing else we can do, I think. But at the same time, yeah.
ゆか腹痛いのか？泣くほどきついのか？どうしたらいいんだ？
You just go pee in the corner, Yuka, if it's that bad. Strain, shimmy, shudder.
大丈夫か？
Where'd your voice actors go?
I'll be okay. I'll just pee myself, I suppose.
How does this make you feel, Yuka? We're out in the pouring rain and you really need to pee. How about that? There's definitely something going on. I can't remember what. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we've explored all rooms. At least that we can explore currently, anyway. Wow. Should be a 2 somewhere. Can't remember the exact relevance, but I remember it being some kind of puzzly thing. Oh, we haven't been out. This thing is actually dangerous, it will get you killed. Oh. Another living soul.
Big brother, it's somebody else.
I guess there are a lot of old people who were brought here too.
Uh-huh, but our voice actors weren't.
Come on, let's follow her. We have a goal. Why is she running away? Well, I know why she's running away, but it's like, hey, we're friends. Hey, hi. Sorry to put you out of nowhere like this. We're students from a school called Kizuragi Academy, and huh? What's wrong? Yeah, she's kind of lost it. I mean, once we eventually, I think we get some backstory, because this character's kind of important. You might even recognize the voice from the start of this chapter, even. There's a hint for you. It's like secondary character, minor character, whatever you want to call it, but he has some relevance, I guess. And yeah, we can kind of like see why she's freaking out when we get more backstory on that. She'd be freaking out in general in this kind of place. When we finally meet other living beings, it's like they've completely lost their minds. And I guess it really isn't safe to stay in here for very long. So that's 2 people we've encountered that have lost their minds in this place. Oh.
また地震か。くそ。
Okay, it's over. You handled that very well. Here, can you stand?
Uh-huh.
How strange. Aha! Wait. Or was that always? Door doesn't seem like it even has a lock. It's not bulging in the slightest bit. Its entire surface is littered with protective paper charms. Spiritual confinement, Buddha's guardianship, banishment of malice, charm of exorcism, metaphysical barrier.
なんだこれ。封印って中に何かいるのか。
For God's sake, you can just pee in the corner.
無理するなって。その辺でしてきな。今後痛めちまうぞ。
Yeah! How about outside then, in the woods along the walkway? That'd be fine, right?
Okay.
Floorboards seem to have shifted during the last earthquake, letting up the hole that blocked your way over. How peculiar, eh? Okay, this leads up to the principal office. Yeah. Surprised that hasn't fallen over during that earthquake there. I want to explore further into this place now, you know? No, this... We should just get on with it and go see if Yuki can pee in the woods. Okay, it's all you. I'll be waiting right here. You shouldn't have any trouble getting over the fence, right?
I think I can do it.
If anything happens, yell really loud and I'll come get you, okay?
Okay.
We're in control of Yuka!
高いな。乗り越えられるかな。よいしょ。
How dare you pee on the vicinity?
This apparently leads to one of the bad endings, so, you know, go for it, Ghost Girl. You sound a little calm, considering you were just caught by a ghost girl. Oh, that did not sound good.
夜かな。ゆかまた起きちゃった。
Oh, I guess that's why she's so calm, because she thinks, oh, it was just a bad dream.
昨日ジュースいっぱい飲みすぎたからかな。
That's probably why you need to pee.
せっかくだからお兄ちゃんを起こして怒らせてから寝よう。
Yeah, I wonder, because I can kind of see where this bad ending is likely going to lead. And I wonder if it was in the PSP version or not, because I don't remember CG that would probably fit this ending. I don't know how this ending is going to play out, but I have an idea of what it's going to be from that sound we heard. And it doesn't sound pleasant, and I don't think I saw CG for it. Yeah, you hear that clipping? That's not good.
レモン水をもう一杯飲んで寝る。決定。
Yeah, that sounds wonderful. This is not gonna end badly at all.
She's in the darkness. I mean, how is she questioning this? I mean, maybe it's just... Maybe she really is, like, awakening in her own room or some shit. But we can't see anything because it's all blank. So we can't tell what's going on here. Is that what you said? Sorry, Yuka, I know you're in a bit of a pickle here, but I gotta look in my dictionary. Kaishite. So we're looking for Kai, right? I think. Kai. I can't see any of this fucking English section. Give. Give, where are you, give? Oh, it's not Kai, it's Kae. Kae. So let's look for in that then. Although I'm pretty sure she was saying Kai. But there are variations. Japanese is kind of confusing. Then again, you could say that about pretty much any language, really. Kaesu to return. But it's got to end the Kairu, which means... Oh wait, no, it is actually to return. So yeah, that's what she's saying more or less. Give it back! Anyway, back to our regular schedule of bad endings. The spirit of a little girl appears right in front of Yuka's face, glowing a bluish white. Actually, there was a CD for now that I think about it, so this ending was probably the PSP version as well. But it probably didn't show anything gruesome or anything. It just showed her, the ghost girl's face, just right up in your face. It's just like all being like, ooh, I'll show it right here. That is assuming if I remember to find the image by googling it and remember to actually insert it there, you know. But anyways, yeah, the girl has been able to bear right in front of you. Where the left eye should be, only a gaping empty socket can be seen. Snip, snip, snippy, snip. This grindly snip, snip sound grows even louder as the spirit draws nearer and presents the item she holds in her hand. It's a pair of sewing scissors, and she's present dangerously close to Yuka's face. The inner blades are dull, rusty, and caked with blood. There's little doubt that the following events are going to be unimaginably excruciating. Yeah, she's using a different variation of it. Instead of saying ka-e, she's saying ka-hi. But it sounds weird. Kaishite. But kaishite, you know? It's like the syllables can be pronounced differently depending on, you know, context of this, I guess. I've noticed that a lot in Japanese. The girl repeats her fatal demand over and over again, bringing the blades closer and closer and closer each time. It's very close. Yuka's left eye offers little resistance as the jagged blood-soaked blade is plunged deep within. Ow. Vision runs red as waves of unbearable agony trigger unconscious screams of primal, nearly animalistic torment. She instinctively reaches up to pull the scissors out, but just touching them lightly causes new jolts of torturous misery to flow through her body. The sound of a foreign object scraping against her cranium echoes through her mind mercilessly, not from her eardrums, but directly to her brain. Ooh, Jesus Christ. No other experience could possibly have prepared her for this. It's all the suffering of the world coalesces into a single moment. Jesus Christ. The pain grows exceptionally worse with each heartbeat, yet the trauma of the experience makes the heart beat faster, creating an endless cycle. See what I mean? This is just fucked up, man. It's not something you can adapt to. It's not something you can ignore. All you can do is thank heaven above when you finally die. See what I mean? This game is fucked, man. It's just like I said, the sequel just had nothing on the original. This is one big course party. I feel, you know, so big because it was just like, it's just so disturbing. The other ones just kind of lighten it and make it all a lot of comedy and shit to it. I mean, this one had comedy, but it mostly focused on that horror, just like of that, oh god, well, the sequels are more about, let's just put everything up to 11 and make it seem comical, like completely. It just doesn't take, it just feels just, I don't know. If you've played Blood Drive, you might know what I mean by the shift in tone being drastically different. Oh, it's not over. Jesus Christ. How could it get any worse? So she wanted her eye back, right? And there's no need to take other people's eyes, you know? Game over, Chapter 3, wrong end to 4. That should be an eye print, if such a thing exists. Damn, that was messed up. See what I mean? This game has some really fucked up bad endings. Well, the bad endings in Blood Drive were kind of underwhelming. So, how long for time? Yeah, that'll do for this part. I'll record a part immediately after, just for the hell of it. Just play some more of it. But anyways, I guess I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.